Hi guys, it's Mercury Bard here to play some Morrowind. Um, More Morrowind. I had uploaded 2 videos this morning in between work, but no one involved in my job is currently working. So let's actually stream. And it's going to take a minute for MO2 to open Morrowind because we use the mod organizer now. Because, you know, we're trying to be hip. And people were like, why are you still installing things manually? I'm like, 'cause I'm old school. Been playing this thing for forever. And what did we do that didn't go well? Oh, Eritis, knock that off. I think we were trying to convince someone to do something for us. And we were trying to get the dude's pants back. That's what it was. And our speechcraft is horrible. I don't even know where to go to get that. I guess we'd have to find like a bard to get the training for that. Do we have any junk that we can sell to a smith? No.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
And what is your business here?
So we are gonna go. We're not even gonna worry about the pants, dude. He can just stay in the water, half naked. We are actually gonna go to Maar Gan, and where we have been sent by House Redoran because a trader is missing. So he usually goes between Nissus and Maar Gan, and he's been missing. Alright. Mathis Dalobar. Maybe he got stuck in the ash storm. The ash storm caught a lot of people by surprise. When a storm hits like that, you take shelter in whatever's nearby. Okay. Well, there's an ash storm right now.
Is there something you need?
I like that hat. That's cool. Okay. If I remember correctly, he's in a tomb. If I remember correctly, you just kind of walk straight out from the town, and you'll eventually run into it. So, is this I was like, is this a person who's gonna kill us? Yep. Oh, he was wearing fancy shoes. Very fancy stuff. And of course he has the Dunmer's Guide to the Reach, because I don't know, maybe the God Kings of Morrowind are planning an invasion? Given the number of Dunmer who have that book on them. I read it aloud in one of the episodes I uploaded this morning. So, adventurer, I have a business proposition for you. You give me 100 drakes and I don't cut off your head. How's that sound? How about you get out of my way before I feed you to the Nyx hounds? Oh dear, you do realize I'm gonna have to kill you now. Bring it. Fancy boots. Let's see, is he anything interesting on him? Clovian fur boots. Is that the other side? Is Geob not going to be lopsided anymore? That'd be cool. See, Dunmer's Guide to the Reach. And I've merged my level list, so it's not that. He's still lopsided. Well, poo. That's an egg mine.
I shall enjoy watching you take your last breath.
What? The Kwama workers don't hit you unless you hit them. So who are we Oh, that thing.
You're defeated. Give up.
Multiple cliff racers. I think the seagull is attacking one. Seagulls are friendly birds, as opposed to the bats that run around at night. Both come from Abbott's Where Are the Birds Going? Where are all the birds going? I'm just going to... I've gone way too far, I think. Alright, let's go back, I guess.
Beg for mercy, snowman.
The beg for mercy snowman thing is going to sound a lot better when we're fighting bandits on Solstheim, but that's going to be a minute. Okay, which way did we come?
Beg for mercy, snowman.
Seagulls, go kill whatever that is. I have no idea why seagulls are this far out. No idea. Is that a netch? Okay, that's a netch. It's like, is that the silt strider from Maar Gan? How lost are we? No, it's a netch. But that looks like the back of Maar Gan over there. Okay. Let's maybe go further this way? Like I said, House Redoran. We are just going to be perpetually lost on these quests. House Walu, at least the early quests are like... Go here. Buy something. Steal from this person. Con this other person. House Walu, it's like, or House Redoran, it's like, here, go find this small place in the middle of nowhere and assist somebody. Which, that would be this. Alright. Ancestral Tomb. Rothan Ancestral Tomb. And look! Here's a very fancily dressed man. This is like the most basic spell in our repertoire. Alright. Thank the Tribunal you're here. I've been stuck in here for days since the ash storm. I was too far from town when the storm hit. I took shelter in here until the storm passed, but then I couldn't get out because the door was stuck. I've been in here for days. The sooner we travel back to Maar Gan, the sooner I can get back to business. Okay, first we're actually going to do the thing with the tomb since we're already here. And then we'll come back and we can travel together to Maar Gan, which is right down the road. don't know how it was resisting my magic, but okay. Heavy leather boots. Mushroom. Let's do that thing where we cuddle up against the door and it tricks the enemies into thinking we're gone. Now I'm thirsty. That's dirty water. This is clean water. And the skeleton respawned. Okay. At least the Rothans didn't skimp on locks. My cat has the zoomies. It's a corkball brute. That's kind of rare. You gotta check all the urns, just in case. Morrowind has hand-placed loot mostly, so you never know when you're gonna find like an uber good item, like way OP, which I have learned is short for overpowering. No! No, no, no! It is too early in the game to be dealing with this. This is why we've stocked up on Restore Strength. Because Greater Bone Walkers sap your strength permanently. Oh, it looks like somebody has magic arrows. We will definitely be taking those for Geob. Hey, buddy. Just carry some of this random stuff we picked up. Some luminous rusala. Toxic cloud. And somebody's stuck in combat mode. Usually sleeping will take them out of it. He'll be fixed when we go to the next cell, or he should be fixed when we go to the next cell. Let me guess. Shrine to the Tribunal, or Shrine to Saint Veloth. Almivzi Restoration. If we had just stripped naked and ran across here, we would have been able to restore without using those potions. But hey, what are you gonna do? Got a lockpick out of it. This tomb's not thrilling me. Oh! It's an Easter egg. Literally, it's an Easter egg. It's part of the Uber Egg Hunt mod. So you find them all over the place, and as you collect them, the option I have is for... So Mistress Thorana is a Telvanni wizard who is very, very strange. And she, her whole mushroom tower has eggs everywhere. And what's supposed to happen, which I haven't seen this yet because I haven't gone into the tower, is that every time you find an egg, one of her normal Kwama eggs will change to match it. So, since I've just found the pinwheel egg, one of her eggs has just turned into an orange pinwheel egg. And supposedly, like, I found them stuck to the ceiling in a Daedric shrine. It's just to give you a little more incentive to explore. Like, that was the only thing interesting in that tomb. Hang on just a second. Why are they all named Kyle? It's so not a Dunmer name. And it's weirdly cold for there being an ash storm. Usually it gets super hot.
Yes, Outlander?
Alright, how far in do I have to take Madness?
Hello.
Tell me what you want.
Escorted back to the shrine. Okay, so we have to specifically take him to the shrine. Which, considering I need to steal something from the shrine at some point, I don't want more people in there to have to sneak around. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Is this the shrine? Okay.
Thank you.
Alright. Now...
Masera.
Ba'an Benif. They say it's a dangerous place and that's all I know about it. Okay. What do you know about our friend Bedden? I heard you rescued the pilgrim. I guess the Ashlander that came here demanding ransom for a famous noble was confused. Just a wee bit. I've heard that Hellville Mine, just to the east of Bal Isra, is in dire straits right now. Could use a freelancer like yourself if you're into that sort of gig. I'll mark Bal Isra on your map. And we know a lot about Hellville Mine from our last trip down there. But we are so not ready for that. Here Mehruz Dagon held this rock high above the Dunmer. Vivek taunted Mehruz Dagon, I love the misspelling there, so that Dagon threw the rock at Vivek instead of the people. Okay. Is there someone here who sells stuff? Hello, lady. You do not sell things. And that book is not worth much. Not enough to teach you something. If you move, Giab, move. Shoo. Okay. The storm took my Pakwar and all my trade goods, but at least I'm still alive, thank the tribunal. That's a good attitude. Yay! My talking still sucks. But we have a bunch of stuff we can sell. sample, because I think Ajira is going to ask us for flowers next. And I don't remember which flowers precisely. So we're just going to keep everything that's vaguely flower-like. We don't need racer plumes or raw ebony, and that was too expensive. So we will not sell that to you. However, lichen, scrub jerky is food, trauma roots food. Buy books. That's too expensive. And we need the Pilgrim's Path for our wanderings. Alright. I have the phone propped up just in case somebody joins us in the chat, but it was covering the corner of the screen. Okay, you need to calm down. You look like you're making T-Rex arms. There's nobody in there. Which I guess makes sense. The guys out here have to sleep somewhere. Move. Do you want... If you are here on pilgrimage, I may assist you. Do you want the blessings of the temple? Yeah, sure. Very well, stand still. Sanctuary and Fortify Attack. We're still carrying Fortify Magicka from the Trialist Shrine in the whatchamadingy, the Ancestral Tomb. I actually need Illness, Disease, and Restoration because apparently my strength is still not back to normal. I think there might be one out by the Silt Strider.
It would be wise to stay indoors.
Yeah, it would be wise, but we are not wise. We are, in fact, very unwise. Alright, Maar Gan Outpost.
I suppose we can talk.
What junk are we
What do you
carrying?
want?
I think he has enough to buy that. You're not... Does he not look like a smith? Does he not look like someone who would buy weapons from you? But no. He's just a trainer. Hold that. Oh, they're identical. Except this one hasn't been used to hit anyone. Alright, it's creeping back up. To where it's supposed to be. Alright. Let's go find an actual smith. Just got, or like a pawnbroker or general. Oh! That's the smith sign. Hello! And he has an anvil and a forge. And a good amount of gold. Where's that Dwemer mace? I have no idea where that Dwemer mace went. Oh, you have it. Okay. Oh, he doesn't buy pants, obviously. He's got Master's Armor. We may end up spending more money here than we want to. Because armoring is one of our major skills. Or minor skills. Minor. But still. Alright, you've got damage on some of your things. Thought you did. Maybe just your thing? Anyways, give me those. Dak, I'm sure, has damage. Since she is our tank. It's kind of her deal to get beat up. You can have that back. Heavy, so that's 10. These are 2. Alright. I'll let you keep those then, since they are so much nicer. Let's see if there's anyone else who will buy junk here. Because that's what we got. A lot of junk. I really like the shrine. Like, it adds a lot to just the atmosphere. Like, this room and display is dedicated to the memorial of Revilla Narion, killed while crusading to remove the blight from the Hayrat Vasamsi egg mine. May her spirit rest in peace eternally. Oh, that's really sweet. And it kind of makes sense
Wealth beyond measure.
with the Redoran warrior culture, like proper soldiers culture. Do you have a triolith? No, you do not have a triolith. However, you can afford my ebony, so that's a good thing. What spells do you have? You have Mark. Okay. I really want to get Giab full bug armor, but I guess we're not going to because boots. You look like... Oh, trainer. Not of speechcraft. All of these things will be easy for me to level up. She is a scout and lawman of the Great House Redoran. Telenna Thalor will never stop smuggling. It's all she knows. And if you see her here in Maar Gan, she's got something going on. But where? Okay, that helps.
Greetings, Outlander. I think I've heard of you before.
Oh, that's nice. We are gaining some notoriety. At least within House Redoran. Our reputation is still 1. 1! Just 1. Alright. Nope, there's not one out here. Alright, boys, we're gonna take this old Strider out to outrun. It is not a nice day outside.
Where would you like to go?
Okay, let's go to outrun. And it is a gross... Rose Day. All the ash
Have the manners of an ashland.
blowing down from Red Mountain.
I suppose we can.
Outlander, what do you want?
Well, it just stopped being so awful out here. Go talk to Codas Colonis. We've got some very expensive books we can sell. Let's not actually talk, let's just sell. Okay, we have one expensive book. Oh, does he have the Chronicles of Nushalev? What's the book we're supposed to be getting from Edwina? Or for Edwina? Oh. He in fact does not.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Well, sorry, I'm just taking a look at your shelves. I'm browsing. Surely that is allowed. What kind of bookshop doesn't allow you to browse? Yeah. Anyways, let's report back to Naminda.
Do you need something, Outlander? I suppose. Do you need something, Outlander?
You're a lot more refined than most of the travelers I've met. I
Have-
like that.
Have you found out what happened to Mathis Dalobar? I heard he made it to Maar Gan with your help. Good work, Dak. I have more duties for you. A Walu guard stole a founder's helm from one of our tombs. Would you be willing to recover this founder's helm from the godless Walu? Elvis Terry stole it from the Uveran ancestral tomb. He boasts of this feat at the Eight Plates Inn in Balmora and wears the helm openly. Confront him and demand the helm. Slay him if necessary, but do not shame House Redoran by murdering him. You must not murder him. Threaten him, taunt him, these are allowed. You may even slay him as long as he strikes the first blow, but if you resort to murder, the Walu will brag about that for years, that all Redorans are thugs and murderers. Okay. At least Balmora is easy to get to, and we actually do need to go there because we
Greetings, Outlander.
still haven't started the main quest. And we are carrying around the package for Cassie's Cossards.
Today's your lucky day. So
Outlander, what do you want? Outlander, Outlander, what do you want?
What's your story?
Yes,
citizen.
Citizen. That's a lot more polite than Outlander. And he's an orc. You sell spells, right? Yes, you sell spells. My phone went ding. I'm not gonna look at it. Nobody should be trying to get a hold of me at 21:18 at night. Where's the potion lady? In here with her small child. I wonder how long it takes for their stock to refresh. And do I have any pointless potions? Like Fortify Intelligence, I don't need. Oh, I didn't know we had Motzi. Obviously, we're not getting very much from these. And I don't need an Ambulpod. Give me one? No. Have to sell at cost. Meh. As my cat would say. Meh. Curtis, are you with us? Okay. Let's go to Balmora. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties from Ajira? Do you want the local brews, or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug musk? Or a way to reach the high places? Sounds promising. No. It looks like we've already been through here, though I do need... No. Because I have an amulet that cures common disease, so I don't need to stock up on that. I just have one in case we run into someone who needs it. So let's go with duties. Yes, Ajira has more duties for Dak, or Aridus. Ajira made a bet with Galbadir. The bet was that Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbadir. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbadir a fake soul gem. She has made this fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbadir's desk upstairs. Galbadir should be coming downstairs to talk with Meyer and Dren, so no one will see you do this thing.
What can Khajiit do for
I'm
you?
listening, please.
All
Go
right
ahead.
then, I'm listening.
This is the lady who trained us in illusion. Oof. The Legion champion Larius Vararo over at Moonmoth Legion Fort has sworn an oath to stop corruption. He hasn't had much luck going through official channels. The syndicates have got their people covered coming and going. He'll never get anywhere working through the system. He's gonna have to find someone who can get him around the system, or through the system, like straight and hard through the system. I should rest and meditate on what I have learned. Luckily, there's bunk beds right here. Thirsty, peckish, and tired. Well, some of that I can fix by eating stew. Galbadir was supposed to be coming down here. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking. We shall take out the lesser soul gem and put the fake soul gem in its place. Oh, she got stuck.
How do you do, Nord?
Step right up, Dak, and look over my collection of scrolls. How about the flashy and cheap? Tell them Scorcher to burn your face, or Unduce's Unhinging to open stuck chests and doors. If you're going somewhere dangerous, try some scrolls of vitality and vigor to restore your health and fatigue. If you're in real trouble, you'll want Almsivi intervention or divine intervention to transport you instantly to the nearest temple or imperial shrine. What do we have? Well, we have divine intervention. Let's see if I can, let's get Almsivi. Do you have the other one that breaks higher locks? I don't remember what it's called. Alright, I have some scrolls I don't need. Shot guard being the one. Alright. I don't know if Rhaenys
Your
has
actions
duties for
precede you,
us.
Outlander. I've heard good things about
I don't have any duties for an apprentice. Speak with me again when you've proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you. Alright, let us go talk to Ajira.
Why is my friend here?
Has Dak put the fake soul gem in Galbadir's desk? You have put the gem in the desk as Ajira asks. Ajira thanks you. Ajira must now study local flowers. Yes, Ajira must study flowers now. Ajira needs samples of gold canet, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. These can all be found on the shores of Lake Amaya. To get to Lake Amaya, go southeast of Balmora past Fort Moonmoth. Then follow the signs and take the road to Pelagiad. After you cross the Foyada Mamiya, go towards Saran at the next crossroads. All the flowers Ajira needs are near the path to Saran, which runs along the northern shore of the lake. Okay. So she doesn't need Comberry. She doesn't need Coda Flower. Did she need Stoneflower? Anyways. She needed Stoneflower, Gold Canet. So we need to find Gold Canet and Willow Anther. And let us save our game before we do something stupid. Or crash to desktop. More likely something stupid. And say hello to Ajira's baby. Hello, little one. This is why she has to send us to get, the flowers and mushrooms for her homework. Move,
An
boys.
adventurer, I presume.
Yep.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
And I need to find a mod that gets rid of the plastic wrap looking
Your actions
enchantment.
precede-
Excuse you. Sorry about that. We came here originally to do the thing for Naminda at the 8 plates.
Do I know?
However, let's also go see Castius. Oh, hey, firewood. I don't think I have very much. No, only 3 pieces because we made a whole bunch of flint knives. Okay, boys. What? Yes, I'm Cassius Cosades. But what do you mean you were told to report to me? What are you talking about? So you say your name is Dak and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Yes, very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders? Fine, then get out of here and come back when you're ready. Ah, that was the wrong button. Perhaps I wasn't sufficiently clear. We will take care of the report to Cassius Cosad's business, because until you have properly reported to me and meekly agreed to follow my orders, then you won't be getting any orders from me. Is there any part of that you don't understand? Am I going too fast for you? Are you ready to join the Blades and follow my orders as the Emperor commands? Good. Welcome to the service, novices Dak and Gia. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away, but don't forget to visit the trainers. Well, one look at you and anyone can see you're an experienced adventurer. That can be your cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurers are thick as fleas on a guar. You'll want to keep active in that line to avoid any unwanted attention. So, I have orders for you whenever you're ready. Ready for orders? Good. Go talk to Hasfat and Tabalis at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first, probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antabolis and report back to me. By the way, Asvad is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education, and I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Jeanette Seat's little book is a good place to start. I have a copy here. Take it. You might also look for On Morrowind, the Imperial Province, by Armand Wee of Sunhold. Antabolis is a drill master of the Balmora Fighters Guild. He's lived in Morrowind all his life, knows the natives and talks a lot with backcountry mercenaries. He thinks of himself as a scholar, and he's particularly interested in Dwemer ruins and artifacts. The Nerevarine. Some Dunmer believe that an orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, will one day unite all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the Dark Elven nations. They call this orphan and outcast the Nerevarine, and say the Nerevarine will be in reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer General and First Counselor, Lord Indoral Nerevar. A trusted informant says that the Sixth House is a secret cult associated with some strange events recently. And more important, my informant thinks these recent disturbances are related in some way to the Nerevarine prophecies. The illiterate Ashlanders pass down their customs and history in the form of poetic verses. Among the things they preserve in verse are the dreams and prophetic visions of their wise women. In particular, the verses that foretell the coming of the Nerevarine, but I don't know much about it. That's why I'm sending you to find out. He can train speechcraft if I click on the right button. I am training until I run out of gold, which happened very quickly. Alright, thirsty. Let's drink some clean water.
How can I help you?
And take a nap. look, a good skooma pipe and some moon sugar. Do you think that's his cover, or do you think he actually has an addiction problem? Discuss. All right. And I believe, did Dak join the Fighters Guild already? Yeah, she did. But the person that we joined with, told us he couldn't give us any jobs. We needed to go talk to ID's Fire Eye. Or somebody in Vivek? Maybe? I don't know. Let's go see if the local temple has a shrine that does Elmivzian restoration. So we can finally get our strength back up. Oh, look, it's a drunk falling down the hill. And some children running around in the rain at night. Oh, look. Come on, running across the ash pit. I'm sure that was very rude. Realm's Grace, since we already paid. Rock of Lothus. Maybe there'll be one for the General Tribunal up here? What about you? Shrine of the Tribunal. Yes! Civi Intervention. We're back up to full strength. Pilgrimages of the Dead, which we won't get sent on. Cantatas of Vivek. Sermon 34. Sermon 14. You. You sell potions, and you don't sell a lot of them. You don't like me enough to give me a discount. Alright, you. Somebody needs to sell me some scrolls. I would think there would be a healer here somewhere. This is a temple. And that they would have scrolls. We could also, I'm sure there's an enchanter in town.
What do you think of Balmora, Outlander?
You have books, but you have no scrolls. What about you? You have lovely hair. And you have nothing I need. Well, I can take cure health potions any day. I need to do some more pilgrimages. What's the latest rumors? Everyone knows the Balmora magistrate Nolus Atreus is on the take. Thieves, thugs, and murderers are getting ridiculous sentences, or paying a drake and walking free. But they'll never get Atreus. He's got fat cats and family back in the city to cover him. The Legion champion Larius Varro, over at Moonmoth Legion Fort, he's sworn an oath to stop corruption, but I don't see what he can do.
Is there something you need?
What was that?
Clearly, we are going to have to go talk to Varro. Like, they could not put up a neon sign with an arrow and make it more obvious. There's one more room over here. Whee! Barter. does a healer have a... skooma pipe for? That is the question. Alright, we are almost out of money. The next... Oh, please tell me. Barter? Okay. Self. That's the lock splitter one that I wanted. Okay, they don't have any cure blight on other. At the rate this is going, we'll probably learn and master the spell before we find the scroll. Yeah, I'm layman, so I can sleep here without getting in trouble. And it's raining. What time is it? It's 2 a.m. Alright, I'm peckish and chilly from standing out in the rain all night. What are you gonna do? Let's see what jobs they have for us at the Fighters Guild. And talk to Antabolus, whose first name I will try not to use because I inevitably say asshat. We're trying... Oh, Fire Eyes up here. You here for orders or advancement, associate, or was there something else you wanted? I have a very simple contract and an infestation of cave rats. You might be able to handle it. Go to Drara Rain's Thelis' house. It's here in Balmora, along the river on the east side. Ask her where the rats are coming from. Kill the rats and get your payment from Thelis. Report back to me once you've taken care of this. Okay. This I can do. Let's also talk to Antabolus before we leave. Good day, Dax. So you're with Cassius, huh? And Cassius wants information? Of course, there's a this for that involved. I require a favor first, and I'll tell you what you want to know. There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkanthan. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring it back to me and I'll tell you what I want to know. The little cube I'm looking for is about the size of a fist, maybe a little bigger. It'll be made of coppery metal with a circular design and symbols on one side and some lined marks on the other. That's all I want. That little cube. That's a very specific thing you're looking for. How do you, and it's not found in any other ruins. How does he know it's there? Is that the bunk room? And I'm stuck behind the door. Yes, it's the bunk room. And you're another adventurer. I'm tired.
How may I help you?
I'm peckish, I'm rusty, and I'm very thirsty. And I have Motzi in my inventory, so we will drink that, and we need some more mushroom. And then apparently we're gonna fool around with the damn door. Move, Giub. Okay, now it's not blocking the hallway. So let's go deal with the rats first. Easy enough quest. Kill some rats. East side of the river. We're on the west side.
Wealth beyond measure.
Yep. Dallas's house. She's rather distinguished looking. Meredith, move. I'll leave you outside. Are you the one they sent to take care of the cave rats? These rats are such a nuisance. I'm worried they'll eat all my pillows. You like pillows, don't you, Dak? Anyway, I've got one trapped in my bedroom here, and the other two are in my storage area upstairs. Rats, that is, not pillows. Here's the key for that door. There are at least 3 of these beasts. I hope they haven't gotten into my good pillows. Okay, she's very distinguished looking and a little weird. Yeah, that'd be a rat.
You will die.
Thought there was something hidden under here, but I guess not. We'll steal the pillows. And then she said her storage area is upstairs. Well, these would be rats. Actually, I'm at the point where it's just like, take all. Take all.
I'll deal with you, thief.
Who's calling me a thief?
You've piqued my interest. Please, share your thoughts.
What can I do for you? I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead. Here, take these 100 septums. That's what I agreed to pay the Fighters Guild. Alright. So, we stole some pillows. We stole some other random junk. We killed some cave rats. Let's let Fire Eye know. And then I think I'm going to sign off for the night. So, give me just a minute. With Sarah. So, I think Sarah is a polite form of address, so Muth Sarah would be a very polite form of address. I think I could be completely wrong. And she's upstairs. So you killed the rat stack? Not bad for you. You want more orders? The local egg mine has a problem with egg poachers, and you're gonna solve those problems. Yes, egg poachers. May sound silly, but those kwama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Drambero, the owner of the Shulk egg mine, wants to make an example of these thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers, Civillo Othan and Danila Valas, are former egg miners and longtime local troublemakers. You can handle that, can't you? Report back when the poachers are dead. The Fighters Guild recognizes you, Dak. You are now Dak the Apprentice. Cool. We can hit really hard. So that's not a problem. And we're thirsty. And we are out of alcoholic beverage, so we're gonna drink
May I help you?
just regular old water.
All right, I'm listening.
And I think that's where we're gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. And for the 2 vids that I uploaded already today, I should have them watched and the mods mentioned or used uploaded or linked to tomorrow.